What's up, chat? We'll try to the hole and feel alive. Yo, chat, I got a fourth monitor. Feels fucking weird. Yeah, I'm actually LARPing. It's crazy. I'm straight up just pretending at this point to be invested in stocks. I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. We down bad? No, you're not. Axion is. You're not down bad at all. Have you seen the market? We'll go over it. You're not down bad, bro. You're not down bad. Remember, I'm the only one that's down bad. Because it's my money. So you don't have nothing to worry. You have nothing to worry about. Nice word. Where'd you get it? J. Crew. I got it from J. Crew. All right, let's first get all the weaves out of here. And now that we're done with that, I'll be right back.
Does your house still stink?
Happy birthday to you. Now. Oh, my fucking God. Oh, my fucking God. Hey! Risnar. Chat.
This portfolio only means one thing. You can only go up or down to Home Depot and get some rope.
Yo. What's up? Yesterday, chat, I was went off stream and I just checked around my fellow Kick people to see what their reaction was to the fantastic news that I'm now product director of the janitor's closet, and I got a very, I would not say warm welcome. I got fucking destroyed. Honestly, it felt like September. I'm sure you guys, it was kind of nuts to see. Like, I was just in like people's chats, just trolling them. Because they're just so angry. They're so mad. They're like, dude, oh my God, holy fuck, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Dude, chat, so many people came after me for this whole position because they're like, dude, what do you, this is their biggest argument. What do you know about coding? That's their argument. What do you know about coding? You know nothing about how to code. How can you understand what the product should be if you don't understand code? Which is probably the most ridiculously stupid thing to say, especially in 2026.
It's stunk of pure jealousy.
When you can straight up code things in 5 minutes. So check this out. Look what I did. So this is something that I just have these ideas. I think of them and I'm like, okay, we should implement different things, right? So I was like, okay, one thing I don't like on the website of Kick that really bothers me is I don't like the notification systems that go out, right? The typical notification system, let's see if I can find a picture of it, is something like, let's go with, me find one. Okay, I got one. So the typical notification system looks like this, right? It looks like this. So this is what it looks like for mobile, okay? And then this is what it looks like for desktop. So this is really ugly, okay? This is really, yo, Director of Product, thank you for following the stream, I appreciate it. This is, and notifications hardly work. Okay, let's just go with that. They hardly work. They don't work. I would love to be able to write down the percentage of you guys that legitimately get notifications, because you don't get it. So mobile notifications look like this. It requires design and financial mind. It's not just saying stuff. Do you not think I have a financial mind, that I understand how things work? Do you not think I understand what's going on? It's not hard, man. And I think people don't understand that this year, you can't make the excuse that I don't know code. Brother, AI is disgusting. People don't understand, and this is the truth about the whole coding argument that they try to make for me. All my friends that I went to college with are at Apple, Google, and like tech companies. They're all at like high tech companies. You guys know one of them, Dave, okay? They all vibe code. They don't code anymore. They just don't do it. No one sits there and codes out things in program. They vibe code. Everyone in tech vibe codes. If you're in it, you know it. Everyone's vibe coding. That's what they do. They don't do it anymore. So it's funny how people are like, dude, you don't know things. Brother, I know HTML. I used to do C++. I used to do Ruby on Rails, just letting you know. I used to learn those things back in college with Dave. Do I remember any of it? Not really, right? I don't remember those things. But you don't need to. You just need a basic understanding, because vibe coding is taken over. Sure, you did C++? I did. I did C++, Ruby on Rails. I knew HTML from when I was younger, but that was the easy one. I was learning JavaScript. I knew a little bit of, and then that's basically it. I did type hello world once. So this is what the average it looks like for when you're on mobile, right? Is this what it looks like for you guys, chat? It looks like this. Yes? Okay. So, and this doesn't require me to know or understand code, all right? That's why Kick has a team for this. So this is what it looks like, I believe, for Samsungs, if I'm correct, all right? Why does it look like this? What is wrong with this picture, chat? What is wrong with this picture? The picture and what the wrong problem is it just has the Kick logo every single time. What draws your attention immediately? The Kick logo. Not this text. No one's reading this. It's the Kick logo. So what they need to do, and I told them that they can do this very easily and implement this, is just change the Kick logo to the profile picture of who's ever live. So that way, you know by just glancing at your phone and going through your notifications that that person that you watch is live, right? This doesn't require me to understand coding. This makes you understand basic human psychology, okay? And that's it. So why does it say Kick when it should be the profile picture? When I go through my notifications, I'm not reading this. I just go through my notifications. Half the time with our notifications, let's be real, we think that it's just old. So if you, or spam. So if you see a profile picture, it makes you more interested. That's it. Is it really that much complicated things that's like, wow, dude, like this guy doesn't know anything about coding? You don't need to. I'm not the one writing the code. And guess what? I did. Look, this is an example of the going live notification on Kick, all right? It's so fucking ugly. It's dumb, it's ugly, it's old, it's outdated, and it's something that needs to be redone, because Kick has a lot of fucking problems they have. And again, this is nothing that's shade to the team whatsoever. The problem is they don't have streamers telling them what to do. They're just doing this based on what they think is right. If they had streamers...
Destiny is a girl's name.
Yes, so that is the clickbait here. Yeah, so it should be a girl's picture, right? That's what it should show. It should show a nice, hot woman, I'm assuming, this Destiny person, as the picture, right? This is very ugly. And the reason why it's ugly is what draws your attention. The watch now, okay? This profile picture, it doesn't show you anything. It's way too long. Getting over to this is a drag. So you have to literally drag your mouse all the way over here. It's a pain in the ass. Watch now. It's kind of confusing. So look what I did in like 20 minutes yesterday by myself. I was like, okay, what if we change everything to more like this? Look. Gay as fuck? Is it? How is this gay? How is this not gay and this is gay? This literally looks and makes you way more... Obviously, it's gay because these pictures, right? So if you go with like this. What's gay about this? It's the same shit. Both are gay. Yeah, it's me. You know? Like, it's really not hard. This looks way better. I know. It looks way better. It's like this. Look at this. This looks like you're in, you know, you're in jail. It's like, oh, this person's live, right? But if you just make these changes, it draws your attention. It makes it look way better.
What's really gay is LMOLG.
It looks like 2015. Yeah, it does. Like it doesn't draw your attention. And then the problem here is just simple. So the thing is, chat, on iOS and on things like Samsung and Apple, you can't really change this. Like, this is not changeable, right? But you could just make it so that the profile picture can show. And I think that would draw in way more viewers because it would make you actually know who's live. Am I right? Like, I think that's a huge thing that can be changed almost overnight that will make a difference. Because it'll make people go, oh, wow, that streamer's live. I'm not reading any of this. Or learn to read. People don't do that anymore, man. And that was one argument some guy was trying to make to me on stream yesterday. Was like,
look at how TikTok does it.
Some guy on stream yesterday
Ice Poseidon, the new director, said thanks for the idea. He's taking it into consideration.
Thank you, Ice. Okay, you finally got my email. Okay, I was hoping this went through. You should let the Kick product director know. I will let him know 100%. All right. This is just my idea. I'm just a normal guy on the street. But. Listen, you guys are saying these colors are too gay, right? You're saying they're too vibrant. Okay. I can just go back to the drawing board and literally make them less vibrant because maybe they're too gay for you. Yes. Okay. Maybe if you guys are like, hey, this is too gay, I can literally then say to the team, hey, look, I talked to the community. They think they're a little bit gay. Can we make this less gay, but still stand out so when they click on it, it makes sense? Okay. It's not hard. See what I mean? Can you make it less racist? No. Let's make it more racist. I understand what you guys want. Like, I think one big problem that you guys have as viewers is you have like 5 colors that you guys can choose from for your name.
I think the streamer should be able to choose the color of the notification.
Choose the color of the notification. Oh, you mean like the watch now? This? Maybe. That's something we could do later. Let's just focus on making these look better so it's more, it draws your attention, it's more interesting. So yeah, you want me to make it more racist? I can literally make it more racist right now. Look, I'll ask Claudia. I got you, chat. See, this is the things I can get done. Like, it's not a problem. Like, just ask. Look, ready? I'm gonna ask Claudia right now. And this is why you need a guy like me. Hey, can you make this more...
Add a blackface filter to Kick?
Yeah, Emiya, I'm on it.
Just made a MySpace. My friends list is empty. Could I friend you by chance?
Yeah, go for it. Sure, bro. Add me as a friend. I'm okay with that. What? Okay, hey, can you make this more derogatory? Claudia, if you can hook me up with that, that'd be great. Make it more derogatory and more degenerate. See, chat? No problem. Like, I can't help make this more derogatory. Okay, I'm going to Grok.
Can you add blue filter mode?
So G-Chat, like, I can get these things done. I'm going to Grok, and I'm going to make sure this is way better, because the fuck this bitch for not wanting to do this work. She's just this blue-haired fucking cuck. She probably works for Twitch. Kick is vibe-coded, which explains a lot. It's not. Okay, I can tell you right now, I have some very good people that are trying to help with this project, chat, that are very experienced in coding and they understand things. This place is not vibe coded. I can promise you that. It's not vibe coded. This place is coded through love and support, and they've done a great job doing this. It's not easy to fucking build a website,
What if I'm
chat.
watching from a Japanese time zone?
Like, it's not easy. I mean, like, look at Rumble. Like, dude, this place is a billion times better than Rumble. It's not easy to build a streaming website that actually works. It's fucking hard. All I'm trying to do is they made the cake. I'm trying to put the icing on it. That's my job. They made the cake. Let me put the icing on top. Because you have the cake, and it's a good cake. But can you put the icing on top? That's where I'm coming in. That's all I'm doing. I'm not making the cake. There's no need to. You know? Cutie Cinderella's over there making cakes. Let her do her own thing. I don't give a fuck. They make the cake, and Miz is putting the vibe in it. Did you just AI that message? What the I just said that, you fucking dick.
But you don't like cakes. You like flat things.
Yeah, I do, okay? I do. All right, so Claudia's currently working on a new set. See, this is the thing. Something very simple like this, chat, I think makes a huge difference. And I think, more importantly, this one makes a huge difference, right? Would you guys agree this is a big difference for your notifications instead of seeing just Kick? Dude, if I saw all this, you know what I do? I turn off Kick notifications. Stop bothering me. Stop bothering me. But if I saw my streamers live, it makes such a difference that I'd be like, oh, that person's live. I want to go watch them because I see them. Another thing I want to fix is my first... Dude, I swear to God, I'm about to become like the New York fucking mayor at this point with all my demands. I am going to make it, except for instead of us being in debt, $17 billion, we're fucking up for some reason. My job and what I want to do, chat, as mayor of this fucking place, okay, is... that's my new title. I'm mayor. I'm now mayor of Kick.
Let me come on the cake.
Is what I want to do. I'm mayor of the toilets. Thank you very much. I think notifications need to be fixed as well very, very, very soon. Notifications are a big problem that need to be fixed. I don't know how we're going to do that. I know notifications are even hard for Twitch. It's not something that's easy to do, but notifications need to be fixed because they don't go out to a lot of my viewers and a lot of viewers in general. I think that notifications should go out to my channel for everyone. Like, I think anyone that's ever made a Kick account should instantly get my notifications. Okay, so look, Claudia, who's my #1 person, by the way, as a who works in my with me chat on coding as well. Look, how good is that? She basically, I said, make it more depressing. Much better, right? Perform gratitude for a gifted sub. Mizkif is contractually obligated to be live. Surrender for 4 hours. Clearly human followed you. Pretend to care. Rob CD is offloading his audience onto you. Accept loners. You know? Just simple things. Just like to make it more Kick oriented. Like that's depressing. I'm not clicking it. Fuck you. Okay? What do you think? It still looks
Twitch
like it's for
release
kids.
this week.
Twitch is gonna release notifications. Google is announcing a new Gemini that takes over the world. Twitch is announcing, after 11 years, we decided we're doing notifications. We're gonna do notifications here, folks. Yeah, I think that's what they're basically doing. Okay, so again, projects like this are like things that I'm working on that I think are pretty easy for us to do. Someone said to make it look less childish. Shut the fuck up about I don't know how to code. I don't need to know how to code, you idiots. But I don't. I'm sorry. You don't need to know how to code anymore.
Show them your HTML code. They'll be impressed.
Why do I have to manually switch to 1080p? Look, if you have problems and concerns, please go to my Discord and bitch. Okay, there is a literal spot for you to bitch at, but there is a lot of things that we're fixing already and working on that are happening, that take time, okay? It's not an easy thing to do. But I think this looks really good, and I think people that want to say this looks childish are a little bit insane because it doesn't look childish. It just doesn't. It's very normal. It's very standard. Like, what do you want? It to be less popping out so people don't see the notifications? I would say
breaking news.
The purple you don't like?
Meister is the new director of product at Kick.
You made this in 1 second? No, I did not make it 1 second. It took me like an hour. It looks good, right? Like I don't know what. Clearly, human's a viewer of mine. Remove the purple. Okay, so you guys think these look good, but the purple one looks a little bit too Twitch-like, right? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Okay. 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 So I'm gonna tell it. Basically, what I'm gonna say is, hey, look, can we make this more, instead of purple, let's make it blue, right? Does that work for you? I thought you made it. I am making it. I am. Listen, there's no I in team, okay? But there's an I in Claudia. There's an I in Claudia. And $1 trillion backing it. So, just shut up, okay? It's not, like I said, I'm gay. Like, you're all gay. Just shut up. Like, I'm telling you, we can make everything work.
What would happen if Kick removed most of the Degen Bikini stuff that is seen on Twitch? Would it decrease viewership on the platform?
I don't know. What? Dude, who gives a fuck about the bikini women? That was so 2021, bro. Or 22. Who cares? No one gives a fuck. Yeah, that was a gay request. Like, what are we even doing here trying to pretend that matters in 20? Like, who cares? What matters here, and the most important thing about Kick is notifications don't go off. The website is tough, and the mobile app is a destruction that needs to be fixed. There's a lot of things, chat. Trust me, I'm working on this 24/7 because I actually do care. I know none of you will believe that because you think I'm gay, but I am. What about this? How about this? Make it a darker blue. I think it should be a darker blue, right, chat?
Are we winning?
All green. See, this is why you're not in charge. It literally would look worse. Because you want people to understand the difference between a watch now, say thank you, join and view. Why would you want it all to be all green? It's way easier for it to not be. AI is taking over your boss's platform. We run this shit, bud. Who's we? You're just spamming all day. Like, who's we? Like, what? I think that's way better. I think that's better. And again, this is just like a design. Like, this is not final. I'm not like doing like, this is up to the Kick team. I think this is way better, right? Purple for CX. You just told me to get rid of the purple. Yes, this is gay. This is just a normal picture, bro. Like, I already told you that it's gonna, like, God fucking damn it. Look, ready? Different colors is good. Yo, we back? We're back? Yeah, dude. I think Dan Clancy's trying to take me down because he's realizing that I'm over here now. I think he knows I'm here. Nice try, Dan. Nice try. Or either that or it's Bell getting back up with me. Eddie wants everything green. Listen, again, this is up to the team. Regardless of the colors.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You've got the wrong community for the tittle. It's all gay to us.
No. Okay, and guess what? That's why this website's going to die, okay? Like, first of all, it's not gay. You don't know anything. You know nothing.
Clancy has one hand on the button, the other hand on his crotch.
Look, ready? There's very simple things that you could do. that you make this work. Ready? It's simple. It's a bit childish. Yeah, and we could change that. This is why I'm saying the only thing is I am talking to the community, and the community then talks to the website. It's not hard.
Ask Bell She Designer.
No, I'm not asking Bell, bro. I'm telling you, there's no point in asking anyone when I know what's best, and I can just talk to you. Like, there's no point in being like, let's go to someone who doesn't understand this shit and hasn't been around for fucking 15 years, right? So, look. So what I did is this.
Steve, no jobs.
That's the kick. That's literally the kick colors right now. Better. That's the kick colors. Now, the only thing I would say is it's kind of hard to distinguish which one's right, right? So what would we do to show that? Like, how would we show the difference between a sub, raid, and new, chat? That's the question. Different shades of green. Different shades of green. Yeah, okay, look at Apple's notifications for going live, by the way.
8-bit font for the letters would be incredible.
Like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this? What is this? The Ultimate League Chaos. What is this? Like, you don't know what's going on here. So that's why, now with Apple Chat, it's different because you got to use their Apple, how they work with shit. But this is way too confusing. Way too confusing to understand what's going on at all for the website. Now, I saw someone in chat say this site is dead because there's no content, not because there's no fancy bonus buttons. I'll say this. I actually had so many people reach out to me that I haven't talked to in years. And they reached out to me
maybe a
being
border?
Like, saying like, yo, look.
Green, black. White, green, black. Black, green. Different shades. Yellows and grays.
So they, fucking, what was I going to say? They messaged me being like, hey, look, I think Kick is great. And like, the problem with Kick is it's just not friendly for a streamer. It's not friendly enough to be there as a streamer to want to make the switch or to stream there at all. It's not. I mean, there's no dashboard. You don't know what's going on. It feels like everyone's gambling. The website hasn't had any real change in the past 3 years that the viewers can see. So they're like, yeah, dude, like if you can make a difference, people will go over there, right? Wow, look at this. Hold on one sec. See, look how good Ninja Bowl is, chat. Look at this. That is so good, dude. That's it right there. Now, this is basically what people want on Kick, right? This is it. Flaming emoji, fucking crazy bullshit, Roblox. That looks cool as fuck. You would not like this after 5 minutes. Shut up! Just because Ninja Bowl made it, it does not. This is terrible. Chat, this is fucking dog shit. It looks so Kick-like.
Vip him.
Hearts falling on a new follower like this looks Kick-like to you. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Yeah, if you're like, okay, like different shades of green. So we could do like, you know, a... something like this. Oh, wow, that's nice. That is actually really fucking nice. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. Wait, did Ninja Bowl really just get the job? How am I not finding out of that as the mayor? That makes no sense. I should know that immediately. So, I'm gay.
Are
sorry.
you wearing purple because Ice is your boss now?
Oh, shut up,
Purple
retard.
Army.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's yeah. Daddy's boss, Ice Poseidon, has the job. I'm just a lackey at this point. I did not get fired. By the way, everyone's like tweeting and saying shit that like Mizkif got fired already is crazy. I didn't get fired. Nothing changed. It's the same tweet. I just had to change something. That's it. If you're like, dude, I got fired. It didn't get fired, bro. And I'm live here talking about it. No, I did not, chat. I did not get fired. I didn't. That makes no sense. Like, you're so gay. I didn't get fired. They saw the allegations. What allegations do I even have?
You rehire.
By the way, chat, the stock market, this is really the stock market if NVIDIA misses the earnings tomorrow. I'm not, like, everyone's feeling it, by the way. It's really gonna be like that. It's really gonna be like that. Like, now, that's obviously basically what's happening anyway because we're removing these trees for data centers, which is exactly what progression's all about. All right, chat, let's see. So this is now
fine. We all get benefits down here.
What do you think about something like this?
Looking very handsome today, Miz.
Again, this is not final. This is not anything. This is just something that's I made up in 5 minutes. This is more kick-oriented, worse. So I don't understand. When I showed this, you guys said it's gay, but then I do this and you say it's worse. Ninja Bulls is way better. Shut the fuck up. This is good. So you think this one's icky? Look. The main thing that's about this, is it better? Let's go with this as a question, chat, okay? Is it better than this? Look at this, and look what we came up with in a day. That's what it is. It's a stagnant watch now. It's stagnant. Check that, and then look at that. It's so much better. All right? Now,
Make
yes.
the color change to the user's name color.
The watch now has a small button with thin lines. A small button with thin lines. I don't get the reference. Yours, not the old one. Has a small line. Why do you want to make kick Twitch? There's no way you telling me that this, compared to this, makes this like Twitch. Please let me know where you think that I am making this into Twitch
colors work.
with
just
this.
Needed less difference between them.
The font for the no. Again, this is not final, chat. This is just a mock-up. This is good. I don't mind it at all. Yes, thank you. I don't understand how anyone could be like, this is not better. Is better than this.
Not enough flames.
Like what? This just is better for the website, bro. It's. It looks good, Miz. Good job. Yes. Again, these are not the final colors. This is not final anything. This is just we made this, and I'm just going through this and talking to you guys about it, okay? Like, this is a small thing. Yesterday, someone told me, hey, the notifications look really bad. And what they also told me, the most important thing is not even this, was this is bad. They said, why do I always see the K and I never know who's live? The person that actually gave this to me is a guy named Zero. He's really good, and he's actually given me a lot of help and information. He's like, why is it every time I see my notifications, I don't know who's live? I'm like, that is a smart thing. Because what does this do? You're going to turn off the notifications because you're not going to care. It's all in your face and you're not going to read it because no one reads anymore. Dude, chat, I had some guy yesterday that I was arguing with and trolling for an hour. If you were there, you would know.
It's fine. The source code is basically Twitch already.
Yes.
Anyways, lol.
Exactly. That is the funniest part about anyone saying you're making this into Twitch. Do you not understand that we literally copied the source code from Twitch? We literally use Amazon services for Kick. Like, what are you talking about? We're going to make this like Twitch. So stupid. Allegedly, they literally bought the... Didn't they buy it from the Amazon AWS? It's been bought, wasn't it? Okay, not we. They. I'm not on the team, all right? They rent it. Yes, they rent it. But yeah, these are just things that need to be changed, chat. And I have so many. Join the Discord if you want to do it. But yes, the notifications on this website are not there. They're just not there. I mean, I don't think you guys even get them. So Nolly said how to fix notifications.
That guy you were arguing with banned me for saying I liked his chicken better. LOL.
Dude, chat, there was a guy on Twitter, and I went in his Twitch Kick chat to argue with him. He was arguing and fighting me, saying that my chat is all bots. Everything is all bots. What the fuck do I know? Even though he's like, what have you built? I'm like, I built Starforge PCs. He's like, yeah, what is that? No one knows what that is. Okay. I built OTK to where it was at peak, and then they threw me away. Yeah, okay, what is that? I built a lot of other things, and I also helped Twitch for years on what they should do. Yeah, okay, what is that? Literally, it was all this bullshit.
Fix the recommended list. I'm tired of seeing you there and on following.
And then I said... He said, everything is botted, everyone has bots, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, that's true. But he said this. He said that emotes are not people. When you type an emote, that doesn't make you a human. You're not a human if you're typing an emote. And he said, the fact that your chat has like 400 people, and currently it has like 8% of viewers are typing, when you say you have 5,000 or 6,000, it's fake. And I said, dude, I said, what's your favorite YouTube channel? And he said, this channel. And I said, interesting. It has 60,000 people have watched this channel, this last video, but only 112 comments. Does that mean he's botting all of these people? And he said, well, no, because, and then he basically just didn't have an argument. I said, have you ever typed LOL in your life? He said, yes. I said, okay, so are you a bot? Because you clearly just expressed your emotion through just a very simple way. Why did you use LOL? Why didn't you just say, I'm laughing out loud? And he's like, yeah, no argument. There's no argument. And he's just an old dude who has a chicken. That's all I know about the guy. He's an old dude that has a chicken. But these are the arguments people are making about me. It's like, dude, yes, younger kids use W and L.
If you use emotes. And what's funny, the bot script he's using doesn't even show bots, just activity.
Then that guy tried to argue with me, chat, that what do I know about anything with product when I have never coded a day in my life? He then showed me that he has this code thing that detects bots. And I said, how did you code that? He said AI. Bro. So I just started trolling the shit out of him. I was saying that Neon's the greatest streamer and he has no bots. This dude was getting so angry. It was so fun. Like my Discord knew I was just trolling him. But while I was watching him, he went from 70 viewers to like 260 or some shit. And I'm like, yeah, dude, look, you're up 200 viewers from me just being here. Pretty impressive, right? I'm not even typing to anyone. And he's like, what do you say to me? He goes, yeah, but they're not real because they're not typing. And I'm like, I just don't get it. Like, do people really think that everyone is constantly typing in a chat? That's not how chats work. That's not how they should work. You guys are a community that just watch me. You're used to it. You put me on, you leave me on. A lot of times, like, why we don't type? We use emotes. And he's like, you can't. He told me you can't say a full sentence in one emote. You know what I put? I put a clueless. And like literally, I did it, and like 2 other people did it because we know that that's the thing to use right there. Is a clueless. You know what I mean? Your second monitor? Yeah, I get it. I'm second monitor. I totally get I'm second monitor. I should be. You know, do something else. Third monitor, that's fine. I just got a fourth one today. Some people watch TV. Listen, and people like that are morons, chat, because who's coming into the streaming community? It's not older people. It's younger kids. Younger kids, they type less. But younger kids use W and L in literal speech in their actual day-to-day life. They use less and less actual sentences as time goes on. And because of that, you have to understand that emote culture is going to be here. Now, I'm going to say something, by the way, that, you know, I'm not going to pretend I've been on Kick forever, and I'm not going to pretend I've been this, like, person that believes in Kick. I have always believed in Kick. I've always said, even to OTK and everyone else back then, dude, Kick is something that should have taken over years ago. And I said that before. But, what was I going to say? I do believe in Kick, but my God, are a lot of the streamers here
Chat type W. Now
very
we are
angry.
younger. Congrats.
And they seem very jealous and mad that I am coming in to help. And they're like, dude, why the fuck is this guy coming in here who literally talks shit about this website, who literally was on Kick, Twitch, and all this other stuff, blah, 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 blah. When, like, dude, we had these ideas years ago, and a lot of these things we had. Okay, then why didn't they get done? If you had these ideas years ago, why didn't they get done? And then they argue, and they're like, oh, well, it's because, you know, bullshit. Okay, well, it clearly shows that you didn't have the incentive to get it done. You didn't contact anybody. You didn't message anybody. And if you tried to, you didn't have the ability to make it actually get through, when I do. So that's why I'm now getting these things done, so that way I can be the delegate between the chat and what they want and the streamers and what, you know, they get done. Because there's clearly a disconnect that's been there for years. Do you mean Sam Pepper? Dude, Sam Pepper is trying to, like, basically say that he thought of the whole crates thing and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, who cares? Like, bro, like, no one's listening to you. Like, I don't understand how you think anyone would even want to listen to you. Like, no one cares.
You snooze, you lose.
And, dude, it's funnier even if you did think about it, because if you did, then that means, and I stole it, then that's hilarious, because no one wanted to listen to you. So you could take your angle whatever you want. Either I stole it and no one wanted to listen to you, which is embarrassing, or I didn't steal it and I thought of it as well, and I went to them and I actually had a conversation, and you still lost. There's no winning for you, Sam, in this argument. Ice knows that Miz knows a shit ton about streaming. Yeah, of course Ice does, bro. Ice knows me. Ice was messaging me yesterday laughing and shit. Bro, he knows I know a lot. He knows I care. He knows that I'm not stupid. You know? Read my last comment. I got you, bro. Have you figured out a solution for the scripters, streamers spamming other streamers' chat for fake engagement? Yes. I think before we tackle fake engagement, because that's something, dude, it's hard. You gotta understand something for Kick or Twitch or anything. It's getting harder and harder to do fake engagement. It's hard, dude. It's hard. It's getting better and better every day with AI. It just is. It's tough to really fight something like that. It's not easy. It's just not. You really can't distinguish the difference between an AI chatter and a not AI chatter. You can, but it's getting it's getting less and less. You know, you could tell. And it's a game of cat and mouse. Exactly. It's not something that's like a simple fix. It's something that you have to kind of fix over time. It's hard. Dude, my homies told me it's actually easy. Not the HTML is not encrypted. Some of it, yes, I'm sure. But I know for a fact it's not that easy to fix the chat. But yes, I'm sure I'm also telling you this. Before I came into Kick and I'm part of this, they've been working on a lot the past like 4 or 5 months. It's not like I'm just jumping in and helping. They've already been working on a ton of shit. They have. So much that they're getting done, they're working on. They've already been, a lot of it's the back end, because they know that the website needs to be fixed first. Like it's a cake layer, right? They need to have the cake fixed before they can get the icing. So for them, they like know that a lot of it has had problems and issues, and they have been cracking down and getting better. But yeah, dude, AI is making it very hard to distinguish between a viewer and a chatter. Like, I don't even know the difference anymore. I don't know if you guys are AI or not. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. Because now they have AI chat that's like, it just answers to you what you're saying. How does Kick monetize in the future without ads? They're going to have ads. And I know people are going to blame me for that and say I'm trying to bring ads to this website. It's not me. Like, I don't have that power, bro. Like, what? I'm just helping them with the design. But they're going to blame me for that, by the way. But there are going to be ads on Kick in the near future. We know you don't have the power. You could check my last tweet. I don't have the power to do that. Fuck no, fuck ads. What do you want them to do? Do you want Eddie to just keep spending tens of millions of dollars of his own money every single month and not have any type of way to make money back and just be like, I'm doing this because I love Tryhard CX God 32 and I want him to have the best experience? Dude, listen, it's not going to be like Twitch, okay? I know they're not going for the Twitch style because Jesus Christ, Twitch is literally an infomercial at this point.
But they got to add ads. Something similar to Turbo?
I don't know. Those are things I don't know. I don't know those things. I'm not helping with like that style. I'm helping with the design. But yeah, Eddie already told the world that ads are coming. But it's not going to be anything dramatic. Like Eddie and the team, they actually care about what the chat thinks. They do. They care about the viewer experience way more than Twitch cares. The reason why Twitch has to not care about the viewer experience is simple. They're owned by Amazon. So they have to care. They have to put in more effort for money because they're owned by Amazon and they're owned by the shareholders, right? Kick is owned by Eddie, a degenerate gambler who plays RuneScape. It's way easier to be like, all right, well, what do we got to do and how to fix it to that guy. You know?
We need skip button on ads.
Skip button on ads? No, I don't think ads are going to be that dramatic. I just don't see it. The way Eddie's describing it, dude, it's going to be very... You're not even going to care. You're like, whatever. Like, dude, none of you would care if you guys got a minute of ads an hour. None of you would care. And you shouldn't care. That's nothing. If you told me that you got a minute or two of ads an hour, you wouldn't give a fuck. The problem with Twitch is it's like 6 minutes plus nowadays. You wouldn't care. I absolutely would. I don't think you would. I really don't think after a while you would give a fuck. I just don't think you care.
Are we not doing stonks today?
No, we are. Let me tell you this, chat. You guys see an ad literally on my stream that pops up every 10 minutes, and none of you seem to care. It pops up for 20 seconds every 10 minutes. What is that? 20 times 6. That's 120. Like, it's nothing. I think the problem with the way Kick does their ads is the way it's done, right? It basically destroys the entirety of you watching the content. If it's more pop-up oriented, like the one on my stream, I don't think people would care. I just don't see it.
Can I go get Burger King burger before getting into stock? It's just 30 mins.
You probably got time, bro. And I think the big problem with Twitch, and the thing that Kick can do, chat, and Kick is doing, is they can actually listen. The problem with Twitch is they can listen, but they can't implement any of it because they have to go to Amazon. They have chains of emails. When you guys can just literally go in my Discord, think of things, and I will literally bring it to Eddie. Like, that's it. There's no 17 different chains of emails to get to, and a pigeon has to fly over here, a bird has to go over there, you have to sail across the seas. No, it's just literally, you go in my Discord, I give it to Eddie, that's it. And then their team that they have is working on these ideas.
Banner ads are ads that you have now that don't interfere heavily with viewing.
These notifications look better. I still think this sub looks too twitchy, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Or what do you guys think? I mean, again, this is not shit that, like, I don't really care about the colors. I care more about the design. This design looks good, right? Like, we can all agree that the design looks good, right? Where it pops out. The problem is more so the colors can be changed because they're kind of gay. Yeah, I agree. They're too gay for Kick. So we could change it to something like this, but it pops out more. Easy. Or this. You know, whatever. We can figure it out. Let viewers pick a theme like the crowdfund website. Oh, so you're saying make it like where you can pick if it's like the type of style you do? We could, yeah. I mean, I'm down for that. It's fine. But I don't really think... I think when you give the viewers the ability to pick, it's always a problem because 95% or 99% of them won't actually ever pick anything else. Like, sure, you're giving the really hardcore viewers the ability to change something, but does it really matter for anyone else? No. Because most people just go to the website, watch their streamer, and get offline. You know? You have to remember, chat, you guys are way more dedicated to this shit than 99% of people that know streaming or involved in streaming. Most people with streams, they go to their streamer, they watch their streamer, they might watch another person, and they get offline.
That was a stupid idea. Viewers are tards.
So the question is, how do you make them go from watching one person to watching 3? And then that's how you make an ecosystem and community on Kick. You know? Like, one thing that I would really love to get done on Kick, dude, we should have, like, what Jinxie did with League of Legends. Why don't we do that? You know? It costs money. I think we're good on that. Why not? It brings in collabs for streamers. It makes people more engaged. It makes people start meeting other streamers. Why don't we do something like that?
Have you looked at the colors of the titles on VODs?
Yes.
It looks so terrible at the minute.
Listen, I already have changed it with solutions. We already have changed VODs. Look at this. With solutions, we already have changed. Just shut up, bro. No one's listening to you anyway. What do I go to? Look. We've already changed it. Our plan is to basically make it where you can click on different sections of your of what you want. This is a description of what happened in the VOD. I also think it's fucking stupid and terrible how with the description of the VOD, it's always on to the last thing you did because a lot of streamers always just gamble. So, and also it's always the last title. It should be the first title of the stream.
Kick Streamer Awards coming 2027.
I also think that you should be able to click on whatever section you want to watch, right? So like, hey, I want to watch only the just chatting part. I want to watch only the IRL part. I want to only watch the slots and casino part. This also allows it for a lot of countries that can't watch the slots, and it allows it for them to watch the VOD. Because if we're able to make it where the slots and casino is always a separate part of the VOD, then you guys can watch the VOD if you're from any country, rather than you can't watch it because you're sectioned out from watching it, right? So this should be a description of what happened on the stream.
Why do I have to click on the streamer's name to see clips?
Yes.
How are newbies supposed to know that?
This is the description that's going to happen of the stream, right? The first thing they put in the day, not the last. It should be the first thing that happens. Then it should always be a thumbnail of the VOD, and then it should be whatever sections they did that day. And then that's it. Then we also made it where there's a clips. We made it where there's a schedule. And then we have it where chat, where you can pop out the chat. I mean, chat, I already showed a lot of this stuff, but I'll show it anyway. Look at this. This is what mine looks like, the one version that me and Solutions do. Ready? Check this out. Actually, that's going to look really stupid.
Can we add the ability to bookmark your favorite streamers? It'd also be cool if users could choose which streamers send them direct browser or push notifications.
Look, full screen, whenever you go full screen, the chat stays on the screen. This makes it easy for clipping. This makes it less harsh on your computer. This makes it less harsh on your TV. And it makes it less harsh on your phone. So that way you can basically be like, oh, look, I'm full screen. It's simple. It's way easier for VOD downloads for anybody that's trying to be an editor or download things. Easy, right? And if you want to fix it or change it up, you literally go here. You can move it. You can move it to the other side if you want to, and then you can type. So it's not like it's there and you can't use it. You could still use it, change it, and do whatever you want. But but whenever you go full screen, it's like that, you know? These are things that we're doing. Is that going to be on the phone as well? Yes. If you go full screen, it should be able to do that.
It's excellent on a widescreen monitor. 16:9 video and then chat on the side.
Yes. See?
Can you make it so that there is a change log? It's nice to see the changes listed out on a weekly basis.
Yes. There's also going to be a change log for people that want to get involved in the change and understand what's going on and be more involved in the website. Yes. See? Now, how I want to address a lot of these information or things that we're doing on the website chat, I think it'd be really funny to do like an update, like think of like when Claude or those companies basically make like do an update or they announce something. We do that, but for new updates that happen, like a keynote every few weeks. And it goes on Twitter. Kick is laggy.
Kickoff.
Yeah, I know. Dude, trust me. There's a lot of problems that are happening in general with Kick that they're working on from behind the scenes already. Sinak just messaged me and let me know. I'm spending $600 extra a month on on fucking servers for that Victor bought from like 5 months ago. Because he just bought it and just didn't ever tell me, or for stupid shit. I don't remember. Stupid shit. Anyway, so yeah, these are the changes that we're making, chat. Like IRL shit. Do you think Mizkif will save Kick? No. Bro, no. Listen, think of this as a boat. I'm putting a couple patches in the holes. That's all I'm doing. But I can try to help as much as I can, right? And I think that my community is one of the best communities to help out with this shit. And if you know, you know.
Mate.
Like if you know the internet, and you know my community, they're very involved, they care, and I do think we're gonna make a big difference. So. Do updates every quarter or 2 months? Yeah, I think we can basically do an update every month. But I would love to be able to like really build this place out and then do something like Jinxie where like we do a tournament for games or something. We basically, what the goal is just trying to bring the community together. That's it. Just let's try to make people cross-pollinate, cross-be friends, and talk and hang out. That's it. You know?
Miz is going to make Kick great again.
When can we send DMs on Kick? Why do you want that? Can anyone tell me why you want... I've gotten that probably more than anything else. Why do you want to be able to talk to each other in whispers, man? I don't get it. I've gotten so many people to tell me to do that. It seems like just the only thing
Just join Mizcord.
To groom chatters. Like, I literally don't know what else you would use it
DMs
for.
The spam is annoying.
Yeah, I don't know what you would use it for.
So
besides,
Moxie was right.
What would you use that for besides to just bother people in general? I think that's the only thing you would do is just to bother someone. You would do it to message someone and say, fuck you, this is your address, or hey, bother a streamer that you're trying to get with or something. It literally, I think, in crypto, it seems like there's literally no advantage. And with AI getting better and better, chat, it makes no sense. It makes no sense because these whispers are going to be just filled with it's basically going to look like your spam folder on Google.
Uneasy feeling.
Whispers on Kick would be hard. You are so wrong. It's crazy, man. You are so wrong. I promise you you're not right. Now, something that can make sense is maybe not whispers on Kick, but more so an ability to, like, verified content creators can message content creators. That can make sense. But even then, that makes no sense. We have Twitter. We have everything else. There's no need for that shit anymore. It literally just makes no sense. It makes no sense. So I don't think we have to do that shit at all. Makes no sense. Okay, so we went over that. We went over everyone's bullshit and yelling at me. We went over the fact that Axiom's probably getting a restraining order.
I want to go to
Genie.
Choose Your Chat and have people DMing me that slur.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's there's no look. If Twitch can't really do anything with the whispers, then why the fuck would we want to do anything with it? Like, no way. Absolutely no way. No way. On Twitch, you used to be able to see who your friends were watching. Really? I don't remember that. I didn't have any friends. All right. Let's go ahead and let's go look at what's going on in the market, what's going on with your stocks, chat, and your portfolio, and where you are in your neck of the woods. So we basically went over the fact that I am now chancellor of Kick. I'm now running the entire thing. Eddie has retired.
How else are we meant to organize our TwitchCon meetups?
Yeah, that's exactly. Like, you got to meetups, doxing, hating out with everybody on Telegram. Yeah, you'll get it all done on Whispers. Let's talk about what's going on, though, chat. So, your stock portfolio for the day is a little red. It's not anything crazy. The market has officially closed. You're not down that bad. You're really not down that bad. It's not looking that bad, so calm down. In general, the stock market for today was a little bit iffy, but we'll go over what happened. So we did a lot of updates today, chat, as well. Again, I don't stop working, as a lot of you know. I have serious problems and trauma. So because of that, me and Solutions were working on stuff all day yesterday, where we now made it so you guys can see, basically, if you go to Mizkif, simplified, simple.mizkif.gg, you can see a very simple explanation of what's going on in the stock market. We are going to make it so you can change these colors and stuff. We're even going to make it, and we made it so you can have different people telling you what goes on if you're that lazy. You want Aang from the Avatar to tell you what's going on in the stock market. If you want Tupac, here's Tupac letting us know what happened today in the stock market. See if it works.
Can't believe Andy tanked the market.
Does it work? Solutions, does it work yet? Oh, he's dead? Oh, yeah, then that won't work. Press auto scroll? I did, like 18 times. Didn't work. Okay, rest in peace. So let's go ahead and focus on what's going on in the market, chat, and see what's happening. So you guys are down today $5,000. Really not a big deal. PayPal me $40 and it'll work? Okay, you fucking scumbag. All right. I'll PayPal you $40 after this. I don't really care about today. So, this is the Simply Explained, chat. If you guys want to see this, it's way easier for you guys to understand. Solutions, I told you, you're already starting next month. Really? You stupid fuck. Today's money news explained simply. So this is just like the super easy version of it, chat. You can change the colors if you think red is too gay. I know how a lot of you guys feel nowadays. And we can go through this. It's very easy for you to understand. You even have auto scroll. No finance background needed, just a day's news written out nice and plain. So, your portfolio for the day, chat, the S&P 500 over the past...
Can you make a racist version of this?
Yes, I can. All right, we already have the blackface version. It's coming in soon. The stock market is down 0.23% in the past few days, and the NASDAQ is also down 0.06. So it's been slowly not really going up or anything. U.S. Treasuries are 4.61%, and also 30-year Treasuries are 5.14%. They're going up. Long-term Treasury yields, the interest rate at the U.S. government pays to borrow money, ticked up slightly with the 30-year hitting 5.14%. That is an interesting number. We will go over why. Bitcoin and Ethereum. Not really sure what the fuck's happening here. I don't really know what's going on. I'm kind of worried that Bitcoin and crypto are about to fall off the face of the earth. What is happening? They're just like sitting there at these numbers. I'm kind of terrified. I own Bitcoin and Ethereum, so I am scared. Let's go over the stories that happened today, though, chat. So Google, Alphabet flexes muscle in AI model pricing versus rivals. So if you guys don't know today, a massive thing happened where Google basically said, hey, we are in the AI race. We are not falling behind. Here's our shit that we've got going on, and we are working on it with Gemini. So Gemini had a new update, and basically it can make some really fucking cool shit.
AI in general, but it's really good on how scary is Mythos. So with Mythos, AI in general, but it's really good on both sides of the equation. One, to understand vulnerabilities.
Okay, so that's obviously not the video. I got to pay that $40 to Solutions as fast as possible because that's not what we're looking for, chat. I'm so sorry for the interference in the news. So Google... Jesus fuck. I got to do it manually? Like, can I do this thing manually? Let's watch this girl talk about it.
Looking to showcase its latest developments at its I.O. event today. Our Mackenzie Sagalos is in Mountain View with more on their AI strategy in today's Tech Check. Morning, Mac.
Yo, by the way, CoreWeave might have been a really good sell today, chat, by the way. It might have been a very good sell yesterday based on what I heard. Based on what I heard, it might be a very good sell.
Hey, good morning, Carl. Google is really selling this image as the more stable, vertically integrated AI player, very much the adult in the room as its AI
Wait, we didn't sell it?
rivals duke it out in courtrooms across the country this week. And that's the pitch today, that it can do what its competitors can't, instantly turn its AI into products used by billions of people and enterprises and make money across the entire stack. Now, here at I.O., we will be getting the product roadmap to back up the Wall Street re-rating that's made it the best performing Mag 7 name year to date. The key thing to watch is whether we get Gemini 4, which would help Google argue it's back, leading at the frontier against OpenAI and Anthropic. Anything short of that risks...
Dude, every fucking day it feels like there's a new AI I'm supposed to be using. It's so fucking confusing, which is why I now pay for all of them. The easy solution.
Looking more like another catch-up release. We'll also be looking for Google's answer to Claude Code and OpenAI's Codex, a clearer agentic commerce strategy, and any hint of what Google may be building with Apple ahead of WWDC. Now, search, it is still the revenue engine, and it's the part of the business that Alphabet cannot afford to get wrong.
Take your shirt off.
Now, the bull case is that for AI mode upgrades is that it gives Google new ways.
Bro, what if they make TTS that changes the video on screen? Wait, that'd be insane. Dude, you know who would be a good video for that? Doug.
Is to monetize longer, more complex searches. The risk is that those answers keep...
Like you pay, or like, it's like $5 TTS, but the TTS actually changes what you see on screen. So like someone saying, take your shirt off, it takes my shirt off.
Users inside of Google. Mizuho estimates 93% of AI mode searches end without an external click. And just last night, Blackstone, it became the latest major buyer of Google's increasingly important AI chip, the TPU, a direct rival to NVIDIA's GPUs, and the latest example of this full stack AI story really driving Alphabet higher.
Yeah, my stream would be enough. Okay, maybe that's a bad idea. Chat, wouldn't it be great if you could take off the clothes of your favorite streamer for $5?
Guys?
Just $5. I wonder if there's a website that you can already basically do that. Interesting.
Who's the big, so is the competition with on enterprise?
Maybe that's not a
versus
Doug idea.
Anthropic?
Maybe that's an H-Rock idea.
The chip makers on the chip. I mean, who are the big rivalries here?
So chat, Blackstone buys Google T-Puss. And you're probably like, what the fuck is T-Puss? What the fuck? Chat, you hear Google and Blackstone in one sentence, it's Monka W's. It is fucking scary. It is the two evil people coming together of the world and basically making the sinister plot of what's gonna fucking happen.
For Google.
It's scary.
Right. I think that right now, part of the bull case really has to do with the TPU. And so this new deal with Blackstone puts it in competition with CoreWeave. We knew as of Q1 that they were going to start doing these independent sales of TPUs starting in the back half of this year, scaling that in 2027. And now we have a sense of what that looks like. Blackstone, it is the private operator of AI data centers in the world, the biggest one in the world. And so now that they're partnering up with Alphabet, that's a huge endorsement. And it's building on the fact that Anthropic has signed a $200 billion cloud computing.
Why don't chat if you still don't understand what this bitch is saying and you're still kind of confused? Give me a 2 in chat if you're just like kind of zoning out a little bit, but you like that this is on because you feel like you're a little bit smarter today and listening to the news, but like you're not really caring that much.
Deal with Google in an endorsement.
Give me a 3 if you're only here because the girl's on stream and you're just like, I'll stay around, maybe like something. Maybe Miz does have this thing where he could take off her shirt for like $5 and I'm just waiting to see if that happens.
Endorsement of the TPU, so Google wins either way. Even if they're not at the top of the leaderboard against Anthropic, they are a big customer of theirs and vice versa.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot.
All right, so if you don't understand what this person just said, which is understandable, okay? If you don't understand what's basically what is going on is people believe
Alphabet stock is up 100.
People believe that Google, despite being a massive leader in all things, right? You guys obviously know Google. They have the databases, the data centers, et cetera. They feel like Google, yeah, you're great at the databases. You're great in the cloud service. But what about the AI race in general? It felt like Google was falling behind, right? You have competitors like ChatGPT. You have competitors like Claude. You have so many other competitors that are coming out and doing such incredible things. What is Gemini doing? What are you doing with that? So Google came out today with Gemini 3.5, which basically allows you to transform and change anything. It is very insane what it can do. It's great stuff. Someone can link me a video on it and just show it. That would be great. Google Gemini 3.5. Let's just go ahead. We can look at it.
Using faster models like Gemini Flash as subagents, we're able to run tens or dozens or hundreds of tests an hour.
We've been
My lawyer's calling me.
able to more than halve the time it takes to extract and verify the information from documents.
This new model is huge for us, both the fact that it's as intelligent as it is, but also the cost and latency that it delivers means that we can deploy it at larger scale than any other models. It means that we can serve more customers at a higher throughput than ever before.
We can directly map a new model launch to new capabilities, new workflows that are able to be automated, accelerated for our customers.
It's already solving complex enterprise use cases. And we are right now focusing on long horizon tasks and multi-agent orchestration.
Seeing that Gemini had an intuitive understanding of what the natural order of things should be was impressive.
We're now only constrained by our imagination for the kinds of things we can run and build with these models.
In the quarter gone, 1,000 new clients for AI Server, for AI Factory. There's a hell of a jump. What is it that those new clients, 5,000 total, are actually building?
Another lawsuit. Another lawsuit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. This one was given to us, chat, by Axion. It was defamation, apparently, that Axion's claiming I said that he is getting a restraining order. He said that, Miz, you know how hard those things are to get.
I am so gay.
So, Axion got a lawyer. It's Darion. And he told me he's gonna fuck my mom if I don't take back what I said. So I'm gonna take back what I said. I'm sorry, Axion. You're not getting a restraining order. You're good. Please don't ever, Darion, fuck my mom. I'm scared. I am scared. I'd rather put her through the Iran war than what you're gonna do to my mom, Darion. Please. She is my precious metal. She is my MP. Don't touch her. All right. Don't do that. Axion can't afford a lawyer. Apparently, he had a max win yesterday off stream on Kino, so he could. He was playing yesterday with Vitali, so he was able to get it done. Sad stuff. Anyway, yes, Gemini 3.5 is out, chat. Apparently, it is fucking disgusting. We're getting updates like every day nowadays on AI. It's honestly exhausting hearing how much AI is like going on, what's happening. The keynote is literally going on right now about Google and AI. These guys are talking and yapping. So that's basically it. People are like, oh, what's going on in the AI race? What's happening? Blah, blah, blah. Google is now saying, hey, look, we are involved. But what is happening,
Probably spent the money on peptides.
What happened today, which is very interesting, is BlackRock, okay, and Google came together as one and said, we are going to basically make a competitor to CoreWeave. They said that today. We are going to make a competitor to CoreWeave now. Something that basically you can rent out as a data center. Very similar. Blackstone, sorry. I keep saying BlackRock. Blackstone came together with Google and said, we are going to be making a similar thing to CoreWeave. You still hold it. Now, here's the thing. I thought CoreWeave was going to tank today on that news. It kind of didn't. In fact, it basically had a very similar rally to everything else. And if you look at the end of the day, it was positive volume, which shows that people are buying it more than they're selling it by a long shot. So the question is, why is that happening? Why did that go on? Also, obviously, chat, I don't really know much what we're going to be doing today because there's not much to get done. Look at your NVIDIA, okay? So your NVIDIA, your NVDL, your 2x inverse of NVIDIA, okay, is this. Your NVIDIA went from $112, it's your thing, but not much has happened. In fact, the volume was kind of low today compared to what it's usually like. I think because people are waiting to see what happens in general with NVIDIA. But check this out, chat. If you go look at NVIDIA and you look at the volume, look at this. The volume is disgusting. Remember that green chart means volume, people trading? This is the last minute of the closing of the bell today. Look at that green compared to everything else. That looks it looks like Raikai going live, you know? Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's fucking disgusting. It looks like something I would see on streamer charts every month, right? For the biggest girl streamer. Insane, the volume at the last minute of the bell. Crazy shit, okay? What does that mean? That means that people think NVIDIA's earnings are going to be good tomorrow. Now, NVIDIA's earnings, chat, and as we've talked about, are going to determine your portfolio in general. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Let's just go with that. And you guys have no cash on hand besides $20,000. So you have 5% of your money just sitting there wondering what's going to happen with NVIDIA because no one really knows. Will they beat earnings tomorrow? If they beat earnings, it should be good. If they don't beat earnings, we're fucked. We're not only just fucked, I'm going to probably not stream. Like, I don't even know what I will do. I will be so depressed because not only your portfolio is fucked, my portfolio is fucked. This whole idea is fucked. You will, if let me go put you to this way, chat. If tomorrow the earnings are not good, you will not win money in 30 days. I can almost guarantee you, unless we go for some option play, you will be down probably $60,000 tomorrow. This will go down possibly to the 200,000 area if it goes down that bad. Because you have 100 grand right now in NVDO. Do you understand what I'm saying here? If it goes up, you're killing it. If it goes down, we're fucked. Buy the dip, you have no money. You have 20 grand now. You went all in yesterday. A mass sell-off vote if they miss, brother, it's over. It's over. I don't even know what the fuck you can possibly do. I hear buy more. No, I don't know what I would do. I don't know. I don't know. Now, should they beat earnings tomorrow? Yes. But the markets are very unpredictable, chat, because just so much news is happening all the time. It's just very exhausting. And that's how a lot of people feel. What is going on? Oh, this is happening. This is happening. Oh, I got to figure this out. Sam Pepper's trying to raid me for like 6 viewers. Like, what is going on? Why is all this stuff happening? Too much fucking news. Too many things are happening. I don't care, right? So it's like, well, what is going on? Why is this happening? What is going on? We don't know, but there was a lot of good volume, and the green means good. Good volume at the last minute of the fucking bell today. And then after hours, it's kind of sitting steadily, okay? So the question is, what's going on? When are you getting on a call with Sam Pepper? Listen, if he wants to do a collect call one day when he's in jail, I will probably not answer, but, you know, maybe I just by accident answer for a second. They'll see. Other than that, don't think it's happening, brother. I don't really give a fuck about Sam. I literally don't care about him in the slightest. I don't like the guy. It's very well known. I don't like him. Don't want to deal with him. And the fact that his idea as a 40-year-old man is to raid my stream to bother me just shows you how immature he is as a person. And this is why no one takes him seriously. And also he's a freak of nature, right? So these are things that are called childish and that a 40-year-old man is still doing today. So let's focus on being mature, chat, and let's focus on what's going on right now. So as of right now, chat, you guys are in NVIDIA deep. You have $20,000 left. The question is, what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to sell anything? Do you want to hold for tomorrow's earnings? And just, we see what happens. Tomorrow's the bloodbath or it's the best day of your life. What do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do? So let's go ahead and figure it out in the votes. What kind of scam am I running here? Not much of a scam, bro. Not much of a scam. I promise you that. And chat, by the way, if you're under $50 for how much you owe me, you don't owe me anything. So you're good, okay? But that guy, yeah, you owe me $108 currently right now at the end of this whole fiasco. So chat, just type, all you have to do is type hold, buy, or like whatever you guys want to do. Currently right now we have 90 votes for hold. Once it goes to 300, we stop the hold. We stop it. Just letting you guys know, the most important thing you can do is vote. That is how you get your money at the end of this, because if you guys make profit, those get counted for more than anything. So you just want to type hold or sell. So if you guys type hold or sell, whatever it may be, we'll go with it. The first 300 votes is what matters. Yeah, I think it's exclamation point hold. It's exclamation point hold. It doesn't always count your votes, yes, because Kick, that's another problem with Kick. It doesn't always count your votes. Go to the website. It's crowdtrade.gg. That is where it's the easiest where it counts it. But yeah, sometimes it does not count your votes. That is not. It's just a problem with the website in general. You can also just spam it. Why didn't I quit OF earlier and just make him work? Quit and make your man work. Dude, Brian keeps fucking messaging me. Why don't I follow Brian? Brian keeps messaging me about how the fuck he made so much money on Bros. God fucking damn it. Let's see how Bros is at. Brian's a risky trader, though. But I also told Brian to come on stream more, and he said, I love to talk to retards. I'm down. So Brian's going to be involved more, chat, and I'm excited to have him aboard. He's part of our investment group now. So, yeah, Brian's part of it. He said, I love to talk to retards. I said, bro, welcome home. Like, all right, like, you want to talk to... Yeah, Brian's great. We'll talk to retards. I'm fucking down, man. I'm fucking down. Okay, so what did we guys have the vote on, chat? Was the vote? It's 220 hold. Remember, in order for it to go through, it has to be 300 people. In order for it to go through. So we need people to spam the word hold. I'll join you. Does that work? If you just type hold, do you have to type exclamation point hold? Yes? Okay, so every hold version works. All right, we're at 253. Hold on, I'm getting a PowerPoint slide for you guys right now to go over as well. I feel like we haven't had one of these in a while. I think it's gonna be good. Hey, Miz, you still going to Italy or is that canceled? I think everything in my life got canceled, so probably it's on the back burner now, I would say. Let's just go with that. I mean, dude, I have a lot of work to do as the new CEO of Kick. I have a lot of things I have to handle, so just give me some time with that. Once I'm settled in with CEO of Kick, and I'll be good to go. But until then, I'm not sure if I have time to go to Italy. I might be taking a quick trip to Australia, though, sometime soon. So we currently, right now, chat, are at 259 votes. Again, it has to be 300 for it to go through. But as of right now, we're looking at hold. We're looking at hold. The chat is saying, hey, look, we are, 300. We are going to stand and fight against the massive army that is the short sellers. That is the bears. The people that want this to fail. The people that are trying to scare the market, because that's what bears do, chat. They're trying to scare the market. Remember what a bear is. A bear is someone that is going against the market. They want it to go down for either them to buy more, or they're doing it because they are shorting the stock or the whole market and they want it to go down. Then there's the bulls. Those are the people that want it to go up. Now, it's much more risky to be a shorter or bear than it is to be a bull. But there's people who are both, and people want this to go down for many reasons, right? Some people want the market to go down, and they're trying to scare you because they just want to buy more. Some people are doing it because they think the market's actually at a peak. So it's really dependable. But whatever it may be, tomorrow's earnings look like it's going to be it. So tomorrow is NVIDIA's earnings. It will not just determine the entirety of the stock for NVIDIA. It will determine the entire sector of AI. It will also determine the entirety of the stock market. Everyone is going to be looking at this company, wondering what is going to happen and what's going to go on. It's like when Kai Cenat chat is going to go live after a 7-month break. That's how it is going to be, okay? That's what it's going to feel like. No fucking way. Okay, how many viewers is he at? Wait a minute. How is he at 250,000 viewers in 1 minute? This seems botted. Now, we're hoping that NVIDIA's earnings are botted the fuck, and it's that good, okay? It's that good. Early stream tomorrow? Yes, I'll be doing an early stream tomorrow. I'll be going live at 11:35, all right? A little bit early. Okay, so someone asked a question. I don't get this. How does chat share a profit? Do you realize there is bots, one-time chatters, someone who watched? What the fuck is this logic? A random giveaway at the end. So there's a guy named Solutions who basically is doing this, where we have everybody that's typing right now. They have to type every 30 minutes. They don't have to type every 30 minutes, but the more they're involved, the more money they make. Bots can't do it. And the reason why bots can't do it is that we have a program to basically get rid of the bots. And Solutions has your address, it has your email, your social security number, very normal things you put in order for it to work. Also, we have a whole leaderboard that we have these people, and we also can find out if they're real. No, you're not a retard for asking a question. It's a very normal thing. Don't listen to someone calling you a retard for this question. I totally understand. We have programs available to make sure this works. We've been working on this for a while. There is no one that is on that leaderboard that's a bot. It's legit. In order to make money, though, you have to make more than $50. That is a rule. And as of right now, I think literally no one's making more than $50. So there's that. Don't know why Andy's putting Asmon Smash in my chat. That was in my nightmare 3 days ago. Just to let you understand. So if you're involved, and there's rules, go to crowdtrade.com or whatever it is in chat. Go there. You could see the rules on how to participate. But yes, it is legitimate. Yes, these people are going to get paid. Look, my goal for this is that we go from $385,000, which we're at right now, which we're down, and we go up to $500K. Is that possible? Absolutely. They're in deep inverse, which means that they're 2x or 3x of whatever's going to happen. Yes, they can happen. My goal for them is just to get to $450. If we get to $450,000, chat puts $50,000. And we go through all those people, and they get paid. That's the goal. Now, the peak we had, we were up $11,000. Some people in chat were already getting paid a couple $100. Some people in chat were already getting paid a couple $100, right? So the goal was to get to $50K. And then the goal after that is, as time goes on, I maybe can get a sponsors, maybe I can get more funding, whatever it may be. Mark Cuban comes in, gives us a small loan of $1 million. We then, chat now has more money to fuck around with, to the point where now we're doing it with $1 million, right? But before we can do any of that, we need to learn more about the stocks and company. Yes, chat, that is the goal. The goal is for you guys, and my goal with this is to make you money and to grow this. What do I get out of it? Content, right? And I make money through my content and attention, which you know I love. So we all win, right? I go for all wins all around. You guys learn about the stocks and investment world and finance, and you get smarter. You guys also get paid. I get attention. Seems pretty fair, right? So let's go over what earnings are in general, and let's go ahead and see what you guys are in for tomorrow, because I think a lot of you don't know. Claudia made this for me. Shout out Claudia. She's fucking fantastic. A lot of people are trying to poach her for me, but she is staying loyal. She said, look, I'm willing to do this for you, Miz, but I'm going to ask you for a higher increase of pay in a monthly way. I said, that's totally fine. All right, I'll pay you monthly, whatever you want. And so I am paying her more, chat. She deserves an upgrade. I think she's been doing pretty well. She deserves a pay grade. I'm just letting you guys know, okay? What does she look like? She already leaked that. I'm sure you guys have already seen the leaks on 4chan. It's already out there what Claudia looks like. I'm not bringing it up. All right, I didn't hire her for her looks. It's just a plus. Okay, why is Steven spamming? I don't know why Andy's spamming right now, because he's probably driving, okay? Let's go over earnings and what earnings are. So, stock earnings explained simply. what earnings are and what's good or bad and what to look for. And the example is going to be NVIDIA, okay? So what are earnings? Let me move my camera here so you guys can actually read it. Think of earnings as a report card. At school, your report card shows how you did this term. A company's earnings report shows how it did the last 3 months. It mostly answers one thing: did they make money and how much? Okay? What words you're gonna hear? Quarter. Does everyone understand what a quarter is? No. Okay. So to put this very simply, a quarter is this. All right, so there's 100% of the year. This quarter, the first quarter, is January, February, and March. The second quarter is April, May, and June. Those are boxes. Okay. Q3 is July, August, and September. And then Q4 is October, November, and December. Does that make sense? So these are quarters for each of the year. And currently right now, what they're going to be going over is quarter one for NVIDIA. These are teeth. Yeah, okay, whatever. They're teeth. Sure. You guys are retarded. So quarter one, we're going to be going over tomorrow and finding out what's going to be happening, okay? Revenue. All the money that came in. So everything. Profits and earning per share. Money kept after the costs, all right? So it's like, hey, I had a lemonade stand. The profit was $20. It cost me I got $100 in total, but it cost me $80 to put the lemonade stand up and get compliance by the town, whatever. Guidance, the company's guess for the next time. So they're like, hey, look, we think this is going to happen, right? The one big question everyone asks, did the company do better or worse than people expected? If they beat the earnings, that means they made more money than expected, which is good news. If they meet the earnings, that means they pretty much hit it, right? And if they miss it, that means they did worse. Pretty easy stuff, right? So revenue, how much money came in, profit, how much did they keep, and then guidance, what do they expect next? So to let you guys understand NVIDIA has beaten the earnings, right? Which means they beat it, they made more money than expected, 18 out of 20 times in the last 20 quarters. Which means, what is that, 5 years? They also beat, out of the 8 last quarters, they have beaten every single quarter. Now the thing is this, they've beaten every quarter, but as time has gone down, they've beaten it less and less. They were beating it by 30%, by 50%, then they beat it by, now it's like 12%, then 5%. They didn't meet, last time they didn't meet was May 2025. Didn't they meet it? They met it though, right? They didn't miss it. So the revenue's good, the profit's good, guidance is good. The secret rule about this, chat, this is important, it's all about the expectations. The stock can go down even when the earnings are good, and it can go up on okay news. Chat, there are companies and there's things, remember, when you're buying a stock, you're buying the future value of it, right? So when you buy these stocks, you're buying the future. And a lot of the times with like a company like NVIDIA that's skyrocketed over the past few years, it can go down on earnings, even if they beat it, because it's already priced in. So just because the earnings could be good, that doesn't mean that people are going to be putting in more money because it might be priced in, right? Think of it like a school test. Everyone expects the smart kid to get an A+. If they get an A-, that's still a great grade, but it's a letdown because everyone expected more from that guy. So NVIDIA is your A+ student. If NVIDIA just gets an A, that's not really good. People expect so much from this company, right? A surprise, a kid from everyone expected a B from, that's exciting, right? So imagine Axion takes the SATs and he puts his name on the fucking paper. That's already surprising, right? And because of that, this penny stock of Axion, AXIN, might skyrocket 200%. Because you're like, wow, I thought this was a dead company and now it's up. So the question isn't good or bad, it's better or worse than expected, all right? So the example is NVIDIA. NVIDIA makes super powerful chips that run on AI. When companies build AI, they buy a lot of NVIDIA chips. That makes it one of the most valuable companies in the world. So expected growth 100% versus last year. Profit earnings are tomorrow, and it will move the entire market. So NVIDIA's earnings are looking good. People are saying that it's going to beat the earnings, chat. So a lot of specialists and analysts, whatever you want to call them, basically say, hey, look, we believe that it's going to beat earnings. Everyone wants AI. AI needs NVIDIA chips. That means more sales. They're also doing work with basically everyone you can imagine. Experts expected to grow fast. Experts think it made over 100% more profit than the same time last year. The experts are hopeful. Many analysts raised how much they think the stock is worth before the report. So chat, this is true. Analysts are now expecting Apple or NVIDIA to be worth potentially $325. Just letting you understand where that's at right now. A lot of people raised their price. It's at $220. Everyone's been raising their target price to $325. It's good, right? It's insane. New, better chips. NVIDIA keeps launching faster chips so customers keep coming back. What's risky about NVIDIA is this. Expectations are super high. Everyone already knows that Jensen Song is the A+ student. Can this guy get 105 on his test? The price already has skyrocketed 500%. It's very bouncy, it's very scary, and the guidance could actually disappoint. So, we're wondering, did they beat revenue? Did they beat profit? Is the guidance strong enough? How big is the price move, and did the story change? Are they going to talk about anything new? Are they going to talk about anything with their chips? What's going to happen? So what usually happens with the price, if it beats the earnings, is it goes up, right? You could see companies skyrocket 10%. You could see NVIDIA up 10% tomorrow if it beats the earnings. But you can also see NVIDIA down 20% if it doesn't really beat earnings by much, if it beats earnings by a little bit, or if it doesn't beat earnings at all. So remember, earnings is a company's report card. It's about the expectations. Is it going to be better or worse than people expected? Profit, revenue, and guidance are key, and they can swing a lot. The price is normal. So just letting you understand that. This is the basics. I know a lot of you guys are falling asleep as I'm doing this, but I'm just want to show you before we get involved what can happen tomorrow, because we don't really have much to talk about because you literally put all of your money in NVIDIA. You put $100,000 into NVIDIA on 2x. Not only that, you put $30,000 into NVIDIA normally. So literally 1/3 of your money is in NVIDIA. We don't really have much to talk about. Oh, also on top of that, you have on your at 3x, $31,000 on semiconductors. We don't really have much to discuss here, chat. There's not really a lot. It's just like a half day for class. What is really to talk about? You guys basically put in half your money in NVIDIA earnings tomorrow. You just did. You put half your money into NVIDIA earnings. And it can either go up and you're excited, or it's going to fucking drop like a fly and I'm down 100. Chat, I'm not kidding you. This number might go down to the 2s tomorrow. It can also go to the high 4s. It can. I really don't know. We don't know. I'm hoping, I predict if you had to ask me where I think it's going to go, I think it's going to go up. I think you're going to see this portfolio go up like 40K. I think you'll be at $420,000 tomorrow. That's what I think. Quote me on it, click me on it. I think by the end of it, you'll be at like 420. You'll be up $20,000. That's what I'm thinking. Now, the only company that really did well today, by the way, is Micron. Micron actually, despite the market being down, was up 2%. I actually bought more for my own portfolio today on Micron. And you might say, why was Micron up despite the fact that the entire market was down? Do we have any movers in chat? Do we still have the moves? You guys are still up on Micron. One of the only things you're up on is Micron. Micron makes the RAM. Micron makes the memory that goes on with all these chips. And basically, Google and everyone around the world basically said today, yo, we not only are down RAM dramatically, we need like 1,000x more RAM to basically reinvent and do everything that we want to do, and we just don't have it. So Micron, who makes the RAM, their price went up. Yeah. Does that make sense? We should have sold Moo when it was up 23%. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, bro. You can't live like that in the markets. I'm telling you. You will always be wondering and saying more. Yo, Pay Money Tubby, thank you for the follow, dude. Thank you. So yeah, that's basically it for the market. You guys are up. You guys don't really have a lot of money. You guys said you want to hold. We're praying. We're praying. We're gonna see what happens. I don't know. But remember, chat, if you want to get involved, join Crowd Trade, and you guys can get involved. Everyone can make money on this. And the goal is to get it to more and more if you guys are participating, and if the follows keep coming in, the subs, you know, the raids from people like Sam Pepper. The more we get, the faster the chat is, whatever. The faster this guy Matthew's letting me know he's going to kiss my neck. I'll see you at TwitchCon. The more you guys will make money. Okay? So this is it right now. Also, chat, join my clipping Discord. It's in my Discord right now. You can make money from clipping me. If you watch me a lot, literally you should start clipping me. AI clips for you, and it's so fucking easy, okay? That's basically it. We don't really have a lot to go over today. We're just praying. Now, we could see a lot of movement after hours on NVIDIA. We could. Currently right now, if you look, it had a little bit of drop after hours, but it's going back up. We could see more action. Not really too sure. After hours is kind of sketchy. But we'll see. What do you guys think is going to happen tomorrow? What do you think? NVIDIA will beat it by a lot. I think so too. I really do think so. I think we've had such a massive wave of everyone with fear, thinking that AI is coming so fast, because it is, buying all the chips, buying everything, getting deals with NVIDIA, that you're going to see the earnings skyrocket, because everyone is in panic mode right now. I think everyone's in panic mode trying to be first, because they know if they're not first here, they're last. And they are trying to get there first and it's still their name, and they're probably trying to work with NVIDIA as much as possible. That's what I think. That's what I think. But remember, they could still be earnings and stocks could still be down. That literally could happen. So this is a very simple version of your stocks. So chat, everything you own is about $269,000. That is not true. I don't know why it says that. This is bullshit. Claudia, what are you doing? All right, so chat, speaking of AI, we have Mark Zuckerberg here, basically giving his version of when, who was that one person, chat, that did that one concert and it killed like 10 people, and then he said, oh my God, I'm sorry, on an Instagram post. That's like that version with Mark Zuckerberg here. So he's basically letting 8,000 people know at Meta that he's laying them off. Travis Scott, yeah, he's basically letting 8,000 people know right here, you're losing your job. He told 79,000 workers, all of them, to not work on Wednesday because he's going to fire them all and get rid of them. 8,000 of them.
Including things like this. I want to say, up front, that I take full responsibility for this decision. I'm the founder and CEO. I'm responsible for.
Bro, whose face looks like that when they go like this? Like, I got lined. Why does this look like an NVIDIA chip is just launched into his fucking head?
The health of our company, for our direction, and for deciding how we execute that, including things like this. And this was ultimately my call. And it was one of the hardest calls that I've had to make in the 18 years of running the company. And a lot of why it's hard is, obviously it has a big impact on your lives. But also, for our mission, we're losing people who, you've really put your heart and soul into this place, and each of you is talented and passionate, and each of you has played a role in making Meta the success.
This video's from 3 years ago, by the way.
I want to
really
say,
is it actually
front that I take full responsibility for this decision?
Yes. Bro, that's crazy. You can't trust anything on Twitter. Are you sure it's from 3 years ago? I mean, regardless, it's true. They basically told a bunch of people, chat, that they're going to be laying off 8,000 workers and to not come into work because they are going to be getting laid off. They could give every single one of their 79,000 workers $440,000 bonus and still sock away over $35 billion in pure profit. Fucking corporate greed, bro. Corporate greed. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It was posted in 2022. Okay. His hair is much longer now. True. Actually, should have thought about that. All right. So Google basically came out with their thing today, chat. We already went over this. Interesting stuff. In case you guys want to know some cool stuff, there's an actual ticker called Magnum Ice Cream Company that you can technically own a piece of an ice cream bar, which is stupid as hell. Yes, it is ice cream. You can literally buy ice cream. It's new, it's fresh, it's cool. So just in case you guys are wondering, if you guys want to get into any stocks, you understand there is a company that is now trading on the market. It is for ice cream. So ice cream, you scream, we all
Magnums
scream.
are very good.
Yeah, it's good ice cream. It's good stuff. Also in the news chat, fucking CoreWeave. Why is it linking me this? The market beat. Blue Owl surged nearly 10% in a single session after revealing it made about 10 times its initial investment in SpaceX. So a lot of companies that invested in SpaceX before IPO is making their money back. Google fell more than 3% today. Why does it keep giving me CoreWeave? Is this trying to tell us to sell CoreWeave or something? Wendy's also might go. Why is it still linking me? What the fuck? Stop linking me CoreWeave. I'm trying to give you guys the news. Stupid shit. Anyway, let's move on. You can buy ice cream. Also, this guy, who's apparently one of the goats of AI in general, said he's going to join Anthropic and that he already joined it. I think the next few years at the frontier of LLMs will be especially formative. Weird. I am very excited to join the team here and get back to R&D. I remain deeply passionate about education and plan to resume my work in it in time. So, to a lot of people, chat, this is like similar to KD joining the 72/9 Warriors. I don't know what that means. Think of it as in like Jay Schlatt is joining OTK in 2021. So it's like, wow, they're just getting better and better with the people they're getting involved. This is fucking crazy. They're getting more and more people. It's fucking sick. And I think this guy gives a good description of what's going on in the world. So this guy, I mean, chat, you guys know who Marquise Brown is. He's done like all those videos. I really wonder how much he's made with his ads that he doesn't disclose, because my God, this guy does insane things. But he basically said, it is getting genuinely difficult to keep track of all the names of AI products being unveiled. In the last hour, Google's unveiled Google Pics, which is not Google Photos, and updated to Google Flow. Nano Banana, VO, All Media Generation, Google Anti-Gravity, Gemini Spark, Gemini Omni, Gemini 3.5 Flash. It's just exhausting, right? It's like, I don't understand what's going on. It feels like every other day you have to figure out a new AI. It's too confusing, which is why, chat, we invest in the RAM and the semiconductors, because it's so fucking confusing to figure out who the fuck is making what. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't want to try to fight that battle. I'm investing in the RAM, I'm investing in electricity, and I'm investing in the companies like NVIDIA and shit who just build the AI, not the people that are making the AI, right? Because it's exhausting. Google unveils 24/7 personal AI assistant.
Ford is rebranding themselves as a data center stock now. This is GameStop memes all over again.
Yeah, I saw that. Google unveils 24/7 personal AI agent that can take actions on your behalf. Speaking of meme chat, we have Kevin O'Leary. If you guys don't know, he's a billionaire on Shark Tank and shit, who says Gen Z is financially cooked when people making $70K a year are spending $28 on lunch.
Can't stand it when I see kids that are making 70 grand a year spending $28 for lunch. I mean, that's just stupid. It's just, think about that in the context of that being put into an index and making 8 to 10% a year for the next 50 years.
He's right, chat. He's right. Stop eating. I think if you learned anything right there, don't eat. Stop eating. And if you invest that money, and if you invest that money and stop eating, and you invest it into something like NVIDIA when it first IPO'd, you would be worth hundreds of millions of dollars instantly. If you just don't eat, starve yourself, be hungry. You always hear these millionaires, billionaires saying, stay hungry, be starving, and just don't eat. You'll be worth $150 million in 30 years. And your body will be tea. Yeah, and if you need food, go to a buffet and steal it. It's just that easy. Just put all the things together.
Hell yeah, let me fire up the time
Go
machine.
to a buffet and just eat right there. Then just steal all the food. It's that easy, chat. Trump announces that his attack on Iran is being postponed 2 or 3 days at the request of the ghost vessels.
Here to do a job. It's part of the job. It is a dangerous. I can't imagine that there's any profession that's more dangerous. I'm here to do a job.
Finally, the news gets fucking interesting for once. Jesus Christ. So, we should take his money from him. Take his money from who? Chad, are we still holding CoreWeave, even though basically we were told that it's going to have the massive competitor? Do we care? Listen, keep in mind, they just announced this. It doesn't mean they have it set up. It could take years. It could take years for that. Let's do a buy or sell for CoreWeave right now. Chat, do we sell or hold? Okay, everyone's saying hold. It's done. Hold. Got it. No questions on it. No. We won't sell. Don't need. Also, Solutions made a funny video you guys want to watch. That's not it. That's not funny. Intel. And then there it is, the big NVDL. We were excited, and it just immediately dropped. This is when Dripmeister came in the world. This is when Dripmeister showed up. Oh, we bought more. And we got close to even, but then it had a huge drop. And there we are. Look, I could tell the last few days, I think you guys have felt morally fucking sad. Like, I could tell the chat's not like as happy. You guys were more excited when it was up. And now all of a sudden that it's down, you're like, ah, fuck. What's the point of trying, right? We're down in money. I'm not going to make any money. I don't believe in it, right? You guys feel sad. I could tell the vibes are not there as much. You're not excited. But that's the reality of investing, chat. That's how it is. You know, some days you're up, some days you're down. And you guys had a really good start. But we'll see what happens. We're going to see. Stop projecting? Okay, I'll stop. Stop buying the top. Well, again, I will always say this. That is the dumbest investing advice you can ever give anyone, because if you say that, then you should have never bought any stocks since the 2008 stock market crash. Because you've been basically buying the top almost every single fucking year. It's just a dumb thing to say. There were 54 all-time highs last year. Yeah, you can't buy that in that time, man. You know how it is. If you buy there and there, if you buy it last year, you're an idiot. Hey, but look at this chat. NVDL is having. Look at this. It's up $1 since I just opened it. Check that out.
MMR by the Dipperage.
And look, some of you are up 0.26%. So you know what you could do, chap? On your resumes, you could just say that you're an intern for me, right? I said I was director of product, right? If you can make up some bullshit, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to fight it. So, you know, all you 10,000 people that are involved, we should make it where yeah, we can. It's not a lie. How are you not technically right now an intern? Are you not an intern? Can I put you as a reference? See, that's the hard part, but wait a minute. What if I can make it where you guys can say that this is what you've been doing and you have experience. So therefore you can get a job with this. I'm going to ask my lawyer. Right? Because, like, you have been learning stuff. You've been involved. You are making money, supposedly, or going to make money. And you could just say it was an intern. Right? Make a certificate that every person gets one and can put on their shit.
I told my mom I owe $1,093.
Wait,
she smacked me.
What if we can make it a certificate that if you watch my stream for more than 40 hours or something during the finance section, you get a certificate for my stream? Right? All right. Well, when they see your name, we wouldn't put my name. We wouldn't put my name. What if we put like...
Or a kick badge.
Speed. Or how about like Northern Lion? Huh? Northern Lion LLC. And they're going to look up him and be like, wait a minute. Is it me? Was he going to do like this whole cruise? What happened to that? Then you have to explain the whole cruise thing. And you can just use the excuse, yeah, the hantavirus really fucked it up. We were going to do this whole cruise thing. It didn't happen. They'll understand. Wait, this actually is a great idea. We can use my real name. Let me ask. What? Let me ask Claudia.
KIF LLC. I'm going to need a deferment on that $45 I owe you.
Wait a minute. I just asked, what's a good name for my investment for, the certificate for the LLC? It could be Renato & Co. Renato Capital. Renato Capital? Renato Capital. Wait, that does sound pretty good. Right? That does sound pretty good. And we can make it, we can make it a test that you also have to get the certificate. Yo, this actually could be pretty cool. This could be pretty cool. It's illegal to not pay your interns. This became an immediate problem. Is it illegal to not pay interns? Oh, fuck you. Nice try, jackass. You didn't think I was going to Google that? It's already an investment firm? Are you fucking kidding me? Which one of you fucks did this already? You knew my idea. Oh, and you, of course you did it. 884, of course. One of you schizos. No, that's a good idea. What if I can make it where you guys can get a certificate and actually put on your resume? Dude, I'm down. I'll look into it. Maybe we could have it ready for tomorrow or something, or like the next time we do this. I think that's awesome, actually. That's a great idea. Good job. Whose idea was that? Was that yours, chat, or mine? Or was it... See, this is what I mean. We both had these ideas. We're both doing together. That's good. Okay, it was your chat. It was there. And now you're an ideas guy for Renato Capital. Look at you. You're the director of product. Right? This is actually pretty good. I actually like this as an idea. Can we have a Zoom graduation? Honestly, yeah, we should have a Zoom graduation. That is so good. After the 30 days, do you think we can get a bunch of people in a Zoom call with their caps and gowns? Yeah, that's also a good idea. Caps and gowns. I would do it. Okay, let's see. But like one person's going to show their cock. One of you guys is going to show. And that's what makes it viral, you know? You'll especially probably show your dick if we go down in money.
Beams. McDonald's certificate.
Walk me through your experience at Renato Capital. Okay, go ahead and let's see what you guys can say for walk me through your experience at Renato Capital. Go ahead. What would you guys say? He touched me. He touched me, so I don't really want to talk about it. You could be like, he was inappropriately touching me. He made me feel uncomfortable.
I learned how to lose money.
And then they look me up and they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So just you're using me as a fall guy. He punched a wall. Dude, shut up. If you're going into, like, if you want, shut up, okay? He drove his car fast. Bro, the market was closing. We had to make a deal. What do you want me to do? He threw stuffed animals. The only thing I threw at you was good tickers, okay? That's all I threw at you. I learned to use leverage and only use buy tech stocks. You also bought, you bought a coffee company. So don't listen to that guy. It's just not true. Yeah, we need to get somebody that maybe understands HTML. You know, a quick inspect element can fix this. That's a good idea. I'm down. I'm down.
Matt taught me to only buy the VOO.
All right, but chat, that's basically all I got for today. Slow news day in the office. Not much. We're really just waiting. You get real ownership in the deals you work on, direct feedback from the partners, and they actually listen when you bring in deals to the table. Dude, look at this. Are you doing a 24-hour stream? Yeah, I am. Why is your face so red today? It follows the market. You're looking extra Mexican today. Okay. It's really insane to call your boss Mexican. Wait, that sounded so bad. Learn about economics from Clavicular.
Nope. Really? Reagan, that's it. Ronald Reagan. Trickle-down economics. It's like when I invite all the girls and then, like, my homies fuck them. That's trickle-down economics. Ronald Reagan?
You remember my name?
Nope.
Dude, Clav is a smart guy. Yo, maybe I should ask Clav about financial advice. Dude's a fucking genius.
Let's go Arsenal winning the Prem.
Yeah, if this whole thing doesn't work, we're just going straight to Poly Market. We're calling it a day. We're going right to Poly Market. We're going to fucking gamble it all on some esports betting bullshit and call it a day. What do we do here again?
If Nick Lee is going to copy you, tell him to throw 20K our way.
What was your source at 1 hour and 39 saying Google wants 1000x RAM? Peg is 0.08 on Micron. It's your best stock. Yeah, it's about Micron. I mean, Micron's basically going to have, it has their RAM, and they basically make the things that run everything, right? And currently right now, Google and I think it was also the Leonard guy said that, and so did the CEO of NVIDIA. They're all like, yeah, dude, like we obviously can't have capacity what we're doing. So yeah. All right, well, chat. Want to chat if you're gay? I mean, we basically did everything I was going to do today. We went over the stocks. We went over everything. We ignored Sam Pepper, so I don't really think it's pretty much a normal news day. Tomorrow we'll see what happens. Tomorrow's the big day.
I lost everything. Ooh.
We don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I'm scared, personally, because it's my money. I know you guys are partially scared, but you'll be okay. When are you going to bring back Schooled? Listen, I am. We already have it ready and go. We do. Listen, I have things planned, okay? I'm an organized streamer. You don't believe it, I am. I literally am organized to a T, okay? I was organized. I also last night was going over my operations directors for my K-pop store. So I've been working. I'm very organized, chat. You don't know. You don't know. That's okay. So let's play some Pokopia. Oh, also, if the stock market is up, and if you guys hit $350,000,
is Victor present, coming back?
No. This is your present. If you guys get to $350,000 by the end of this whole thing, I will open this box, and I will give away a lot of the cards. Okay? I'm just letting you know. Sorry, $450,000. If you get $50,000 profit, I will give you guys this. I will open it, and I will give away a lot of the cards. Can I have the dragon? That one's mine. All right, that one's on layaway. Everything else, you can basically have. Not happening? I don't think you understand. You're in 3X and 2Xs. It literally can happen so easily. You're down 20. You guys were already doing $30,000 swings in the past 3 days. You have so much time, dude. You have so much time on your portfolio. So much. It just started, man. Why are you looking up? Do you have a new monitor? Yeah, I got this. This is your. You usually get 4 monitors once you think that you're a trader. When you actually are, you suck. So I'm at the part where I still suck.
Is it possible to call Nick Lee for a Discord call? He was saying he wants to essentially copying what we are doing.
Yeah, Nick Lee should join my Discord. Tell him to join my Discord. I don't know if I have his name, but yeah, Brian is joining my Discord. Nick Lee should join it as well. I mean, yeah, I'm down to get a bunch of degenerates that were gamblers or people that, basically into a call once a day. But there's not much we could do. There's not much we could do today. Nick Lee needs to know Micron is going to 1600. I think Micron, if you ask me out of all these companies, which one's going to make the most money, in my opinion, it's Micron. If you had to ask me and tell me which one's going where, I think Micron is the one that is the biggest in terms of the potential in the next few years. My opinion. I think it's Micron. All right, well, chat, we did everything we were going to do. Good luck tomorrow, we pray. I'll be live early tomorrow for everything. It was a short stream because I still have stuff to do off stream and figure everything out. But we're basically going to wrap it up. Look in Discord. What am I looking at? Why'd you at me? Oh, Nick Lee's in Discord.
My computer got hit by a bazooka.
Sweet. All right, he's in. Bro, what the fuck is this? You literally just said put Aiden Ross's body on Mizkif.